Welcome back to Lost World 3DS. So now we're on Tropical Coast, Zone 1. Okay, I want to actually correct something I said in the previous part after this then.
Okay.
Well, actually, never mind, I forgot. Yeah, like Jova said, we already covered this. Okay, I actually got ahead of myself at the end of the last part. No, I was confusing this for another thing. It's in the next part that the game shits all over itself, actually.
Yeah. Pretty much like I said.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I hate this world too, but yeah, I can't say that this is where it happens because World 4 exists.
Okay, I remember the general story of this game, but it's been so long, I don't remember what the majority of the cutscenes were like. Like, I don't remember this. Like,
Okay. There is a bit of cutting with cutscenes here. Basically, sure, the overall story is Eggman's taken over this new species called the Zeti, essentially, who are inhabitants of Lost Tex. Sonic accidentally freed them, and this is what led to them breaking free and wreaking havoc and taking control of Eggman's mechs, essentially. And Sonic and Eggman and Tails have to work together to beat them.
So, guys, obviously the first thing to get from a level called Tropical Coast is an entirely water level. Don't get me wrong, I understand because it's a coast, as in beach, but this level takes pretty much in the entirety, almost the entirety actually, underwater. Here's the problem. It doesn't necessarily be a problem. However, one thing that really ruins this level for me is the layout. The layout in this level is can get so confusing because it goes all over the place, up and down, literally up and down and all around. Literally.
Guys.
Yes, I said it.
we can go home now.
Oh, thank God. Where's my check, Joe?
It's in the mail, Dej.
Okay.
I already checked today. Where is it?
Anyway.
Okay, I should say this. It's in the postal system. It'll come to you eventually.
Okay, this level where we get introduced to the Drill Wisp, which does basically the exact same thing he did in Colors. So.
Does it control better, or around the same?
I never had any issues with the
I never had troubles with.
I didn't say it was bad. I was just saying, does it control better? Or
I will argue about the same.
Now you have like a control stick instead of using a D-pad.
The circle pad thing.
I mean, as far as I can tell, it controls about the same. To be honest with you.
Also, Dej, what are you talking about? You had a control stick even in Sonic Colors too.
The DS version.
Oh,
the DS version. Well, in the 3DS you have a Circle Pad Pro, so yes, you have analog control, if that's what you're asking.
A bit confused there, but yeah.
So actually, since this is relevant, Dimps did make since this is their last Sonic game that they've made.
Yes.
The Sonic Encyclopedia has come out to some people, got out in the mail. Ian Flynn said that there was one major Sonic game that people are familiar with that didn't make it for legal reasons, and now we found out it's Sonic Pocket Adventure.
Yeah, that one's always been.
Isn't that because of some weird? Was that because of like SNK or something?
Probably.
Probably. But they were able to work with Capcom.
Alright, so this level introduces the fat robot fish enemy. That's it. Basically, you have to once again charge the homing attack to multiple reticles. Again, just bear with the weird way this version works with that. It's not as easy as in the Wii U version for some reason. Oh well. Moving on. So yeah, another thing about this level is that in terms of gimmicks, aside from the fact that it's a mostly water level, there's not that much in terms of interesting gimmicks in this level. You're mostly just walking forward and killing enemies. There's not that much in terms of to make this level all that memorable, to be honest with you.
Yes, it's cute.
The next act is better than this one. That one actually does have a unique gimmick to it.
Yeah, this feels like they wanted to make a boost game. Because there are some places where I'm expecting you to hit the boost button.
Yeah, true. Especially considering how long this level goes on.
I'll give Dim's credit. For as much as we do complain about them, they were doing good with the Rush format, to the point where Sonic Colors is more or less rush-free, and a pretty good one at that.
Well, it was originally, apparently it was originally going to indeed be rush-free. It's just that mid-development Sega told them, we want a NDS version of Colors, so turn that into Colors DS. And that's basically what happened.
So maybe in that case, Dead was supposed to be Rush 4.
It doesn't have a boost though, so I don't really consider this a rush game. It's clearly its own thing.
Generations 3DS is basically Rush.
Yes, Shira?
No, I feel like this is, from what we've seen so far, the least Sonic Lost World level design.
Yeah, it like
Just feels so normal.
It's because it doesn't even feel. Let me put it like this. It's not even like something like a typical Sonic world, like Hydro City. In Hydro City, you have plenty of bubble-related gimmicks. You have, of course, the various, or in Labyrinth City, Labyrinth Zone, where you have, of course, the multiple maze-like gimmicks to it. In here, you're basically just going and going and going and going, and that's it. Like, aside from, of course, the traditional bubbles to breathe gimmick that's been a thing since Sonic 1, there's nothing real. Yeah, there's this thing with the tornadoes, but all you have to do, as you can see, is just turn into a drill and just drill through them. It's not at all that interesting in terms as a level gimmick, to be honest with you. Also, and this level also decides to apply the typical gravity shift stuff as well, which I don't get. I mean, I feel like the more 3D levels, or at the very least the more spherical level design would fit better for this kind of thing. Whereas in here they still do it for some reason. I don't get it. And not to mention, see, here's the thing. Here's the problem, Shiraz. See, the problem with the layout of this level is that because there's not that much in terms of interesting gimmicks or set pieces, the level design just blends in. I'm not even kidding you. By the time I'm done with this, I can't even begin to draw you a path through this stage because so much of it is just blends in. Like, it's not.
It's fine up until we get to like the later half where it does suddenly become a bit more like a. I don't want to say maze, but, you know, more like a grid section. Again, I mean, I don't mind this level too much. It's not bad. It's kind of just so-and-so.
My problem with this level is that the level design is just very... it's just... Again, not just basic. It goes all over the place. Like, some... Go up, go down, go left, and sometimes... And there are even other times where you have to go left in ways that... the level doesn't even properly convey. It's very weird. The level design...
Can you ground stomp?
Bounce jump, you mean? Yes, the game is even telling me about it.
He was talking about ground stomping.
No, not in this game. I mean, could you do that? I don't think you could even do that in the Wii U version, could you?
I feel like you could, yeah.
You could.
Well, not in this version, I can tell you that. Well, okay, well, to be fair, I mean, you have the bounce jump. Do you really need the ground stomp here? Fuck.
I mean, the ground stomp could come in handy in some other levels, admittedly.
Sure, I guess.
Especially if you want to use it for a quick means of home in the fast.
Well, you do have the...
Or choose the Zavik.
Yeah, right here, this bit here. Now we have a spherical platform where you have to find the correct path to get out of it. See? And when you jump, yeah, there you go. This is my big problem with this level. Like, this particular... Whoa. Yeah. You see, yeah. It's...
So, here's my problem with this. The camera, it's zoomed into Sonic instead of being zoomed out. So it's hard for you to tell where exactly you are.
Yeah.
Unlike when you were in the drill, using the drill wisp.
They're trying to do the Mario Galaxy thing where, you know, like each part of the level has its own gravity to it. The problem is that I feel like they went a bit overboard with it. But to go at you do have normally I would say the kick, but unlike the Wii U version, it's not a kick, it's a Sonic Boom that Sonic throws for some reason.
It doesn't come out till a year.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't get you. No, I don't mean... Well, I was referencing the Street Fighter move, not the...
I know. I just want to leave it Sonic related.
Yeah, it is weird. Like, unlike the kick, the Wii U version, you have a Sonic Boom that Sonic throws. Interesting decision. And yeah, if you fall in here, you're screwed, basically. So yeah, make sure you don't run out of drill while you're in this section, otherwise you're screwed. Yeah, I'm not kidding, like, you'll die. I would already be dead if it wasn't for my max rings cheat that I'm using. So,
oh my god, is he actually gonna make it?
let's see. There we go.
He did it.
He did it.
Cheated death.
Well, I literally cheated death. Yes, yeah, literally. No, it's because that particular section is okay. So basically, if you screw up and you run out of drill during that particular section, you just fall onto those spikes and you automatically die. It might as well be a bottomless pit. Yeah, red ring. What do the red rings do in this one?
No, maybe they all lock like some parts for tails or something like that. I don't know.
We
can look it up.
Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Moving on. Yeah, this level still. Yeah, as you can see, this level goes on for longer than it should, and yeah, this also builds onto the primary complaint people have with this game, this version of the game specifically. The levels go on for way too fucking long. Like, seriously, this level should be over by now. Like, but it's still go.
I think maybe the red rings of this game like unlocked music you could listen to in Tails' lab. I think.
Probably. Whatever. I don't care to do that in this game. To be honest with you, I don't typically like playing this game for obvious reasons. But
no, what a shock.
Yeah. That's the. Yeah, the thing about this game. Okay. This water level feels much more like a labyrinth zone rather than a Hydro City zone, and that's kind of part of the problem. There's a reason why people have that as their least, and suddenly the level ends. Like, this is another thing about this level. The pacing of the level is weird.
Be free, creatures! Be free into the water that you will drown in!
Yeah, I was to say Sonic is still in the water.
The level doesn't even feel like it properly concludes. It more feels like it just kind of stops. But anyway...
to answer your question, and they unlock, you collect the red stuff.
Alright, here we go, guys.
They unlock an extra world.
Guys?
Kind of like how in...
Yes, Pedro?
Oh, here we go.
Special stage 7, everybody.
It's on the clock and you've got to get 100 orbs.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it once.
This one?
You can do
Where's
it.
your sense of adventure, Pedro?
Jova, I've already explained it to you. Low top. Yeah, Jova, maybe if the gyro controls worked properly. See,
what are you doing?
Pedro, have you ever considered trying to get good instead?
Okay, asshole. You go ahead and play this game then. Go ahead.
Come on, Sonic, get it! No!
Okay.
No, Sonic!
Allow me. See, you have to understand, Deji. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a matter of get good. The game genuinely...
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. If I may. For as much BS, for as much crap as you have to put up with the game, at the very least, when the levels were getting tougher, it felt like they were gradually getting tougher. Then, in comes asshole stage number 7, which, holy cow, look, I've already made it no secret that I'm not particularly a fan of special stages in Sonic games in general, but Special Stage 7 is not a difficulty spike, it's a difficulty mountain, as Pedro would put it.
Stalagmite. Usually stalagmite, but that works too. Yeah.
Let me put it like this. You have to get all the orbs in a perfect line here, do it nice and with speed here, and you have to do it properly. You know what? This wouldn't be too bad if it weren't for the gyro.
As well. What is this?
Reminder, Shiroi. Reminder, Shiroi.
Tell which way you're going. The paths bleed into each other. What is this?
Reminder, Shiroi, that if you hit these walls, you get an electric shock that slowly... Fuck it, I'm done. Bye.
All the time you can't tell which direction you're going.
Not just that, Shiroi, like I was trying to say. The big problem with these special stages for me is that the game doesn't even react properly to the gyro. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, you have to play it to understand. It's hard to explain, but you have to play it to really understand how bad the gyro is in this game.
So it's like Star Fox Zero.
Sure, if that helps you.
Well, I guess I'll never understand because I'm not playing this version.
Guys, and this is the level where I genuinely, really start to really completely misunderstand what's supposed.
Is this the Apple one?
Yes, this is the Apple one.
Make
hang
some
on.
apple juice.
Why do you have a checkpoint at the beginning of the level?
Because... Oh, I have to read this. Something might happen if you get apples into all of these holes. Yes, I can push apples, Shiroi! Last one for the S redeemed!
Yay!
Basically, Glibs, here's the thing. This is a level that's done in stages of sorts. Essentially, what you're going to do is be moving apples in to make apple juice. And that will, in turn, help the platform at the start rise up and help
Why
you get
does
to the end
Sonic
of the
have to make
stage.
apple juice?
You know, developers. You know,
I mean,
To raise up the
apple juice
platform.
is yummy, to be fair.
It
You
is
know,
yummy, but why is Sonic making it?
you know, developers. If I wanted
to
to,
raise up the platform.
And yes, Pedro?
you know, developers. If I wanted to play a Mario game, I'd play a Mario game. This is not the kind of gimmick you use in a Sonic game. This is clearly Mario-esque type of gimmick.
Is this Mario
Wow.
Galaxy?
No.
Pedro,
Well, more specifically, Sunshine, Shiroi. But go on, Dips.
well, Pedro, there was that bit in 06 where you push balls into holes.
Yeah. What? Nobody liked it.
My basic point
The
is.
thing is... Oh,
That's the thing, Shiroi. I don't even like it when Mario games do this. That's the thing. And but even then, again, I play Mario games for Mario like gameplay. I play Sonic games for Sonic like gameplay. And I don't want pushing apples in my Sonic game. I'm sorry. I just like this is slow.
Okay,
It's
Pedro, but
go on.
what if you were playing as Amy, who did this?
Maybe, but I'm not playing as Amy. I'm playing as Sonic. So I expect Sonic-like level design.
Plus, you know, there was that bit in Marble Zone where you push a
Yeah,
brick.
but Marble Zone sucks.
Yeah, and people
It does
typically don't like
Well,
Marble Zone
but
bits.
it was from the original Sonic game, so
Sure, yes,
it was the
Yes, Dips.
So I'm gonna throw out a take. I don't think Sonic 1 is really good. I understand its legacy, but it's like no.
I will argue
Sonic 1 is good, but it's good.
it's
in
good
the
but
sa-
flawed, basically.
Let me put it like this. It's good in the same way Mega Man 1 is good. It is what started and birthed the franchise, but it does not have all the defining... Well, okay, it does have the defining features, but it was well before those defining features had been picked, rooted
And
out,
even then-
perfected.
And even then, not even Sonic 1 had levels where you were pushing things around. At least not for the most of it. Like, yes, there were bits in Marble Zone where you had to push those blocks into switches, but they were just little moments. This is an entire level of this crap. And
Wasn't there actually... Oh.
here's the thing. No, Sheila was giving me time to finish my thought.
Yeah, let Pedro finish.
Also, Sonic Hero's invincibility. Well, not invincibility, but Sonic Hero's theme. The point is,
We are...
yeah. The point is, yes. But here's the thing, Dwibs. Just like it's for the same reason that people don't. It's for the same reason we don't use Golden Age Batman's methods anymore in when writing Batman. Yes, it birthed the franchise, but it's outdated by now. Like, and there's a reason why Sonic 2 and especially Sonic 3 strayed away from the kind of level design we see in Sonic 1 because they realized that the Sonic 1 was one of those cases where the developers were trying everything to see what works and what doesn't. After feedback from the first game, they realized what doesn't, and Sonic 2 as a result was a much more focused experience. This game, however, it doesn't have the excuse of being the first game, and therefore the developers were trying what works and what doesn't. We already know what works and what doesn't with Sonic. So the whole...
Do we?
Well, I do. I can't speak for Sonic Team, but I do. But
and also the fact that
Oh, can we not? Can we not?
okay. Well, regardless. The point is, games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Mania, and other of the best games in the series that we can think of have already demonstrated what typically works with this franchise. Pushing apples into holes can be fun, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't have this kind of gimmicks in video games. You can, but in Sonic, no. This is not the kind of stuff that this is the kind of thing you'd expect from a 3D, like if Sonic 1 was made today. Yes, like we've said. But we're not in that alternate timeline where Sonic 1 is being made today. Like,
If Sonic 1 was a Scrimblow,
Very
Anyway.
original, Dids. Okay, look, I feel like you could make a fruit gimmick in Sonic work fine. This just ain't it here. Like, okay. It's nowhere near as bad as when Mario does it, thank the Lord, so yeah, that's something Sonic does better. But it still does have a bit of that puzzle stuff where you have to maneuver the fruit here and there and keep it from getting attacked and destroyed before
Yeah.
you can get it in the hole.
Wasn't there actually a mini game in Sonic 06 where you had to organize fruit or something?
Yes,
Oh,
there
yes,
was.
there was.
And guess what? People hated it there too. It's
No, I'm not
It was-
saying
it was-
I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just double checking.
yeah. It's more so it's more so the fact that yes. Don't get like Jova said. Yes, technically, yeah, this level works as intended. Like it's not. This level is not painful to play. In fact, I will argue this is actually one of the more enjoyable levels in the game. How sad is that? Outside of Windy Hill, the best levels, the best levels are Windy Hill, definitely. Like me and Jova have said before. But outside of Windy Hill, this is definitely one of the better levels in the game. Problem is, doesn't feel like something you want in a Sonic game, and it's slow. It's
This would work better as a Knuckles level in an adventure game.
Yeah, true. I agree. I can see, or even Amy, like Whip said.
I will give it this.
I
Also,
think
it is.
Edgy said that.
Oh, was it Whips? Okay, the Deji. Whatever. The point is, hey guys, I got an A rank. A for Apple.
Yay!
Yay!
Stay healthy, kids.
Okay. To be fair, I stole that from Tom64. Kudos to you, dude.
Yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job it wasn't. You just call it generic. Otherwise, you get an F.
How?
I don't know. I feel that level was very appealing.
Oh shit.
What you mean, Deji?
Experience, Deji.
Deji, wouldn't it make more sense for you to say that this level was appalling?
No.
Oh my god! Look, I applaud your efforts, guys, but I absolutely love this and all that.
Anyway, let's
Look,
get back to the
let's
plots
not spoil
because the
this really
stakes are
for
getting
me.
higher.
Look. Let's just get back to the core of the matter.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
Yeah, it'll be actually, I can't think of one. Fuck.
Anyway, now it's time for Zone Free. Yeah, why not just call them acts? Zone Free.
I don't.
Whatever.
I don't
that's
get
like
it
the-
either.
It's like why did you?
Oh, goody!
Oh, you
Hey,
can try Special Stage 6.
Hey, goody! Oh, all right, Jova, come on, let's play still Special Stage 6 in versus mode.
All right, I'll go get my copy.
Okay.
I've enough already.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good use.
okay, a lot of people on SSMB, the Sonic Stadium message board, for those who don't know, actually have mentioned this, how they would like this, and the interesting thing is that, yeah, finally, for the first and only time ever in this franchise, we have a fully 3D underwater level. It's not good, but there you go. For those of you who have been wanting one of these, there you go. Because because for some
here and say that it's not bad per se. I'd say it's fine. Granted, it's not perfect, and there are some camera issues here and there, but no, as far as it goes, it's not a dumpster fire.
my problem with this level is the 3D controls of the drill. While the drill works just fine in 2D, in 3D it's always moving forward, and you have to press the up and down and left and right to steer it. The problem is that the control is not as tight as I would like. Also, more apples.
Okay, so here's something I don't get.
Go on.
People tell me that the drill controls just like Knights. Is that true?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Not entirely, but there are definitely similarities.
There are similarities, but it's not a one-to-one thing, if that's what you want to know.
Yeah, it's like, they just should have made this a Knights level.
Well, there is a Knights level in the Wii U version.
No, I mean, I'm talking about, like, you control the drill, but you just power loop and whatnot.
Sure. My problem with this is that, again, first of all, it's once again, most of the level is just once again the tornado gimmick, which again was never that interesting to begin with. Combined with the fact that, again, like I said, I don't care for how the drill controls in 3D. Like it doesn't steer as well as I would like. It's abundantly clear that this power-up was originally made in colors intended to be in 2D, and Dimps tried to bring this into 3D, but yeah, you can tell why Sonic Team always uses the drill in 2D, because yeah, this power-up was clearly not designed with 3D gameplay in mind.
I mean, and that's why you revamped it.
Oh well, yeah, but that's the problem. That's the problem that they didn't. All they really did was basically just put it in 3D, and that's it. That's literally how it works.
Because I remember people did say, "I want to see this in 3D." People kept saying that.
Well, not necessarily the drill. What I remember hearing people say was, "Oh, we want a fully 3D underwater level." And I don't particularly understand why that specific demand necessarily. I can do just fine without one personally, but there you go. It's if you're one of those people, there you go. Dimps has got you covered, I guess. What do you think about this, Shiro? What do you think about what do you think, Shiro?
It's whatever. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah,
this part.
It's
Sorry.
interesting it took till 2013 to get to this.
Alright, and one thing that I actually do, like, when I first played this game, I hated this bit because I wasn't aware that you were supposed to drill into the fans that are at the top, because the game doesn't tell you that you can do that. No, don't get me wrong, I understand the idea, you drill into those things, I get that. I understand the concept. But the game doesn't tell you can do that. So when I got to this point, I always thought I was supposed to dodge those things the first time I played. It was only by accident that I found out through multiple trial and error back in 2013. Oh, you're supposed to drill for those things. How nice of the game to tell me I can do that.
Normally something like that would
Isn't that
be
how
something.
Sonic always does?
Yeah.
Trial and
Honestly, okay. Honestly, I always got that you need to do it because they have the obvious hit me buttons on them.
I guess. I just would like a little hint message saying it personally. I feel like...
I mean, honestly, that would just come off as, here you dumb player, hit this.
I don't know.
Okay, Dwibs, there's a way to help guide a player without being condescending.
What Deji said.
But I literally can't think of any other way that they do that. So.
Well, okay, let me put it this way, the whips. The previous level before this one had no problem in telling you something might happen if you put all those apples into these holes. There we go. They could just do the same thing here. They could say, maybe there's a passage from inside the fans or whatever those things are called. Like you could just say something like that. It's not like you can do these things. You just need to know how to do it. It's not as black and white as you're making it to be.
Also, I'd argue that if these were in any previous Sonic games, particularly 2D stuff, they would hurt you.
Okay.
Can we talk about how beautiful this music is?
It's very nice music, yes.
Holy crap, this music is so beautiful.
Like I said earlier, definitely looking forward to stages like these because of the Sea Bottom Segue tune.
The drowning music is so beautiful. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It is the soundtrack of.
Could you imagine if Sonic were hearing the music in real life? If he was drowning, he'd be like, "Oh, this drowning music is so beautiful." Whoa.
I will say this. I do prefer the original water theme for the Yellow Wisp. Not that this one is bad. I just prefer the more energetic version of the original one.
Same.
Colors.
Same. Which actually does a good segue into my point. Sonic Lost World does have a good...
AC bottom segue, would you say?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, right here. In order to keep myself going, I have to constantly hit the wisp capsules to make sure my wisp meter doesn't run out. Problem is, because the controls are not the best, a lot of times I fail the capsules, so it can screw me over. Okay,
Pedro. Oh no.
What?
I thought you were going. Yeah. And you missed the checkpoint.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
That was perfect timing for you to mention that.
Well, regardless, that's the thing, though. Like, I just wish this thing would control tighter. But anyway, the point is.
No. I absolutely agree.
But yeah, like I was saying, Sonic Lost World does have a good soundtrack, but I do not think it's nowhere near Tomoyotani's best. I still hold Sonic Unleashed soundtrack as his magnum opus, as far as that. Okay, I also love Color soundtrack. Don't get me wrong, but Sonic Unleashed music is just god tier.
Just really love Lost.
I mean, to me,
soundtrack. I just remember for years, people was like, man, this music isn't good. I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
To me,
yeah, no, it was good.
it's good, but it's but if I had to say something, I would have liked some more rock tunes as well, aside from the orchestral stuff.
I mean, obviously.
I don't think that fits what we're looking at, though. In this, like this.
Oh well, no, not here.
This
Well,
stage, I don't think.
oh.
It
I
fits.
think it could.
I'm pretty confident. The lava level could have some. I mean, I would argue the lava level could have used one. That's fine.
And there was some rock one, actually. The rock version of the Deadly Six thing.
Yeah, that is true, but I wish there were a bit more. That's basically what I'm
There's
saying.
some rock in the final boss theme, if that's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
That final
yeah.
boss is so
Ignore what
good,
I
you
said then.
barely hear it.
I feel like to me.
Well, okay, to be fair, that's what the 3DS version is for,
Hang on, yes,
ironically
Pedro.
enough.
To me, it just doesn't get any better than Sonic Adventure 1 soundtrack. That soundtrack to me is still one of my top 5 favorite OSTs of video games of all time. To me, the variety, the variety, Well, I was just saying something off the top of my head. If you put me on the spot, okay, I guess my all-time favorite soundtrack.
Hey, look, multiple checkpoints next to each other.
Yeah. That was my bad. See, the thing is, Jova, like I said, it's the way this thing controls it. I don't like it.
Okay. You know what's funny? I think I know why they put multiple checkpoints next to each other. It's to make it easy if you're trying to go in a consistent loop with the yellow whiz.
I guess that makes sense. I guess. To me, Sonic soundtracks are at their best when they have a really healthy variety of styles, and I feel like Sonic Adventure 1 is the one that achieves that the best, with some really great piano tunes, some really great rock tunes, some really good jazzy tunes. The works, basically.
Surprise! Most people usually say Adventure 2s.
Oh, I love Adventure 2 soundtrack as well, but I'm with Johnny on this one.
Adventure 1's just better.
I'm with Johnny on this one. Adventure 1 just has more variety to it. Whereas, don't get me wrong, I love June's rock as much as anybody else, but Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack has a bit too much rock.
Wait, you die there?
Oh, I ran out of wisp meter. If you run out of wisp meter, you die, Edge. Well, remember,
Why don't you just kick you out and just let you try again?
Because
that's why.
Because this is apparently a part of the stage where you do require that to survive, given the fact that it's a ferocious water tornado, I guess.
Yeah. The idea is that I'm supposed to hit various wisp castles on the way. My only issue is that, again, because you're constantly being pulled by the tornado, or the whirlpool if you prefer, it can be, because you're constantly, it's not just that you're controlling, it's in 2D this time, yes. However, you're constantly being pulled to the left or to the right, depending on the direction of the whirlpool. And as a result, it can be a bit tricky to get specific, because the problem is that the hit detection for the wisp castles is very precise. You have to be right on center of it to hit it, because it can be annoying.
You ever feel like sometimes, and this isn't just a Sonic thing, do you ever feel like sometimes devs try a little too hard
See,
to
did you notice that? Did you notice that? I touched the capsule, but since I didn't hit it that center, I missed it. Go on, Jova, sorry, I had to mention that. Go on.
Ever notice how some devs feel like they're just trying a little too hard to make something a bit more difficult by adding in a gimmick that, would make an otherwise, simple level more quote-unquote challenging?
Well, yeah, Jova, that's this Jova, you just described this game in a nutshell, basically.
Jova, I'm currently playing Mega Man and Bass right now. And I'm enjoying it for the most part. But oh my god, Burner Man is one of the worst stages in the Mega Man games I've ever even seen. Jesus Christ, what were they thinking with that instant death?
Wow, that was like super close right there.
Okay, don't get me wrong, I get it. You want to add challenge, but sometimes when literally you increase the challenge of a game by putting in something like the god-awful 6-axis on the PS3 in it, I do have to wonder the methodology. Granted, sometimes it's them trying to force a gimmick, but other times it really feels like about a desperation for trying to make something tougher.
I would have appreciated this world being a bit more of the beach rather than just constantly water. Oh, this scene. I want to mention something about this since I didn't get the chance to in the original run.
I don't know. It's like something in the sky.
Yeah, I love what Sonic says here.
Animals, even the air feels
Okay, so everything is dying. What's Sonic answer to that?
Okay, you guys stay safe down there.
Excuse me? What part of the entire world is collapsing and dying makes you think it's safe down there?
Okay, what should he have said then?
Well, you should have said, hang on in there? Not, I mean...
Yeah, that's more appropriate, I think.
I mean, okay. To his credit, they do have as far as he knows, they do have a chance to try and stay safe or whatnot. It's like, okay. It's like if somebody said a tornado's coming, then you say go down to the cellar and try and stay safe, essentially.
But everything around them is dying, and then the next time we go to them, they'll I remember this at least. They're like, it's too late for us.
Lie down and die.
And enemy's like, I never had the chance to, and then gets cut off.
So what?
To tell him that she loves him, even though she's already told him that plenty of times.
Well, wait, hold on.
I ship it. Shut up.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You're a Sanemi shipper. I didn't know
Also
that.
a Sanblade shipper. Honestly,
Yes.
I'm... Okay.
Come on, we all know that the real shipping is Sonic and Shadow, obviously.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Apparently, Sonic's Japanese voice actor owns the Sonic and Shadow Dojin. I'm like, what?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was told this. I'm like, what? No.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Pedro.
the Battle of Master Zeke is, I will say, a step down from the console version. It's not that interesting, to be honest with you. He's just surrounded by fruit, and you just bounce his fruits back at him to destroy the barrier fruits, and that's it. Just keep doing this and keep hitting him whenever you can. The boss battle from the console version was far more interesting, if you ask me.
Isn't there a boss in Galaxy 2 that's basically like this?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, Deji, you should already know what the theme of this game is.
No. It's just like, what's the Galaxy 2? I want to think of Yoshi's Island.
Anyway, Pedro.
Yes.
Which fight are you referring to? Zeke in the console version. You do know he has two.
Yeah. Both.
Okay, because funnily enough, this is like his second fight, only, instead of it being done in a 3D plane, this is it done in a 2D plane, and the fruits are circling around him vertically instead of horizontally. Like
Deji said, there are plenty of Mario Galaxy boss battles that work like this. I will say that, unlike Dimps, Nintendo does a much better job of making these bosses interesting. Here's the key to getting an S rank in this boss, by the way. Use the drill wisp. How do you get the drill wisp in this boss? Simple. At some point you will throw a watermelon. There you go. Sunshine. When he throws the
okay.
Oh no, never mind. Not the watermelon. I got confused. Sorry. Okay, the point is, eventually he'll throw is it a pineapple? I forgot what the name of that fruit is. The point is, yeah, that fruit right there. Yeah, this fruit right here. What you do is you hit it in the yellow part, and I failed there. But if I did succeed, I would get a drill wisp as my reward. If I did that, I would be able to get him from under him, and basically, if you hit him with the drill wisp, you basically kill him in one hit. Basically. However, you have to also be mindful of the barrier fruit, because the wisp cannot go through the barrier fruit, so you also have to be mindful of that. Fuck. Go on.
Well, give this fight this. It definitely does require actual skill to get through, so that's fine and all. That said, I will agree that I did prefer his fights in the Wii U version as well. Like, this side is fine, but the others were more fun and cool.
It's because it's very slow. You're constantly waiting for him to throw these fruits, and you're constantly waiting for there to be an opening in the barrier. It's just there's just too much waiting for my taste.
Okay, to be fair, if you can aim him fine enough through a gap in there, you can pretty much get it through quickly.
Can I be completely honest with you here? Has there ever been a genuinely good Sonic boss fight?
Generations?
Plenty. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes.
Did this dude really said Heroes boss fights is good?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, how about this? I like the Sonic and Shadow boss fight in Generations. That one's good.
I really like the final boss for Sonic Advance 2.
I like the Egg Dragoon boss fight in
I mean,
Sonic.
the Supersonic boss, by the way.
Yeah, I also like the Ed Dragoon in Generations. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, I was just like, man, most Sonic boss fights really aren't that particularly great. And I feel like that's just a platformer issue in general.
Honestly, I'm fine with most bosses. Like, and yes, I am okay with the boss fights in Sonic Heroes. Thank you very much.
I like speaking of Ed Dragoon, I actually did enjoy the Ed Dragoon boss battle even in Unleashed. So there's that.
Same, yeah.
But and when I say that, I mean the HD version, not so much I didn't like the bosses in the SD version.
Was basically the Donkey Kong 64 fight.
Okay, I'll say this: I prefer the final boss fight of Sonic Unleashed in the SD version than the HD
definitely.
version.
That's. I think most people will agree with that, to be honest, because there's such bad design in the HD version of that fight.
Yeah, earlier this year, a friend of mine was showing off Let's Playing Unleashed for the first time, and when he got to the final boss, he was slowly losing his shit because.
Oh god, did he get to the part where you have to mash
because
X
he was
50
flying,
times?
he was doing the Gaia Colossus and flying towards it. It's like, this is stupid.
I don't think I've even seen the final boss of the Unleashed, as they call it.
It's Punch-Out.
So much better. It's a No.
I told you.
Well, okay. The first phase maybe, but
yeah.
I thought you meant like the final boss when
I mean, I know what Pedro's talking about when he says that, so
yeah.
I guess.
Also, this music sounds like something that was composed by Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah,
It just has that energy.
I miss Mariko Namba.
But the machine is unstable. Once it reaches full power, it can't be shut off.
For those who don't know, Mariko Namba was a former composer of the Sega Sound team who left after Sonic Colors.
Smash it, don't you?
Well, yeah.
There's like a lot of people left after Colors.
She was the primary cutscene composer of Sonic 06, which I personally held as the best cutscene music in the franchise for me.
So she was the one who gave us Aquarium Park, yes?
Was it her? Wasn't it Fumi
You said
Kumatani?
Colors. You said Colors.
Well, I know. Well, yeah, she worked in Colors, but I don't remember if she worked on Aquarium Park. Wasn't that Fumi Kumatani? I'll have to check.
I don't know. I just appreciate whoever gave us that.
Let me see. Here, I'll check right now. I do see because my personal favorite Sonic game in terms of cutscene music. By that I mean music that is used in the cutscenes. That would be Sonic 06 for me. Because for as terrible as those cutscenes are, and trust me, they are, the music that plays in them is spectacular. Like seriously, for as terrible as they are, listen to the music that plays during Sonic and Elise's cutscenes. That shit is beautiful.
Oh no, I went through the soundtrack again recently. It's fantastic.
Is the cutscene music available on its own?
Yes.
Yes.
The Sonic the game has a free disc original soundtrack, so your answer would be yes.
Because sometimes in some video game soundtracks they don't include cutscene music.
All right, the real.
True, and that can be aggravating sometimes. Thankfully, 06 is not one of those cases.
A lot of soundtracks are incomplete, and it drives me insane.
Here's what happened, Shiroi. I have the credits right here for the soundtrack.
Okay.
The one who gave us Aquarium Park Act 1 was Tomoya Otani, as well as Act 3 and Act 2. Yeah, he did the entirety of Mariko Namba did the area track, as in the track that plays during that little map thingy that we were selecting the acts for Aquarium Park. This was one. She also did the area for. Yeah, she did mostly the area music in this game. It seems from what I'm seeing here. The point is, I miss Mariko Namba basically, and Fumi Kumatani as well. Oh well. Well, everybody. Now everybody, it's for reals. Next part is where the game officially shits all over itself.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
And then
Bye.